You're watching Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse. We are broadcasting to you live from MONGU, Western Province. This is the news bulletin, and here are the stories that are making headlines. 33-year-old ill MONGU woman and daughter appeal for help. ILUTE clinic road upgrade underway. IMWIKO voter education exercise successful. And in sports news, Copper Queens return home after WAFCON exit. With the news in detail, my name is Celestina Tiankenji Mbewe. A 33-year-old ill woman of ILUTE ward in MONGU, Western Province, is appealing for help from well-wishers after she was chased from her home and left without a place to stay. Mary Sepiso, who appears to be suffering from a skin condition, is now living in an incomplete building with her 13-year-old daughter, who is said to have a mental disability. Neighbors say Mary has no relatives in MONGU and has no means of supporting herself and her daughter, leaving the two to depend entirely on well-wishers and members of the community for their daily needs.
This is the 3-year-old Mary Sepiso. Life for her seems to be on a standstill. She is believed to be suffering from a skin condition and with no family in MONGU and no means by which to go to the hospital. Her everyday life is dependent on neighbors.
Mumutuse winyandezi kimuzwaulana babwenamo uzokakalabo nokuda bene bazama bene batolubula kuli mutu yalo besikafala ukulile mane ubona ngyashwile kwa mwana utezi kafala na mane basukamwa kutakutomana ulikini timfalo besikilinzi nzifera sinambona kona kuli selumunga selio kamezi kumtomutapisa kukubula kuna bili tobia biswa mazobe mubona bye byabifeli mahutu ale kafela ayemi aeza chwana kwa emisa.
The caretaker for the incomplete building where she is currently dwelling in has narrated to Bulozi TV that she has been told by the owner to vacate the place as she and her guest have compromised the sanity of the place.
Nebe fafandi kafela nebe onafaka chenu kafani kompile pateni masipa bona mwandu akiba kuzamaya kiba kuina napo bainzi fela baize pateni basinya mobaluta mobanyela napo nasile nakomba ntoyumba otiye lwinzi akindu yaka kuno kindu ya batu nina ne baswanela.
Maria Sepiso and her daughter's living conditions are not appealing. They require urgent and swift measures to be taken. For Bulozi TV, I'm Bruce Masalela in MONGU, Western Province.
The MONGU Municipal Council has commenced the upgrading of a 1-kilometer road leading to ILUTE Clinic in a move aimed at improving access to healthcare services and easing movement for residents in the area. The road, which stretches from the old Shoprite Road to ILUTE Clinic, is being upgraded from an earth road to gravel standard at a cost of 700,000 kwacha, with funding from the Road Transport and Safety Agency. Speaking exclusively to Bulozi TV News, MONGU Municipal Council Director of Engineering, Engineer John Siangandu, says the project is expected to ease movement along the stretch, particularly for motorists and residents accessing the health facility.
For residents of ILUTE and surrounding communities, getting to the local health facility will soon become less of a challenge. The MONGU Municipal Council has commenced the upgrading of a 1-kilometer stretch of road connecting the old Shoprite Road to ILUTE Clinic. The stretch is now being transformed from earth road into gravel road, with the council seeking to make access to the health facility easier, particularly for residents in need of medical services.
As a local authority, we have started working on the 1-kilometer stretch leading to ILUTE Clinic from the old Shoprite Road. So there's been concerns from the public staying around that area that it's hard to reach the clinic, and the local authority using the RATSA fund is now upgrading that road from earth to at least gravel.
As works progress, the council says the focus is not only on improving the condition of the road, but also on making movement to and from the health facility more convenient for the community.
The total cost of the project is costed at about 700,000. Yes, and we are hopeful that with that amount, we can do works that will make the road accessible, even with small vehicles, taxis, non-four-wheel vehicles. We should be able to access the clinic.
The project is being undertaken with the funding from the Road Transport and Safety Agents at a total cost of 700,000 kwacha. Mike Moya for Bulozi TV News in MONGU District, Western Province.
IMWIKO Ward Voter Education Facilitator in MONGU, Tobias C. Vulwa, says the voter education exercise conducted in the area has been successful. Speaking to Bulozi TV News, Tobias said the community in IMWIKO received the information well and actively participated in the exercise, with many expressing interest in taking part in the August 13 general elections, including first-time voters. Tobias has since urged members of the public to turn out in large numbers at their respective polling stations and exercise their right to vote for candidates of their choice using their voters card and national registration cards.
Yekuzwala 1st June to 31st July 2026, voter education ezahala countrywide ni mwa wadi mwene nizina mwa IMWIKO kunileku ambulance chaba hadendende ifuta kafela ya batu ni bakona kwa mukopano nokona kukopana nibona natala kulikibabancha basupali balona abapira ni buyanga kafane bakona ku batini bakona kwa ambulance nibona mwa voter education exercise nezahala ni batu babonalire kuba ni myaka lontabu yetu nakakulirwa ni mavoters babakavota bapira bangata sirimose niriketsala no muhali wona kulisita babati taveziruli bawoto hande kuli batu bakaya kuyivotera kuyovota kwiketela batu babona babata kuli balo bayemiro mali bakakaofera lukamuhene kabungata na 13 August lukamuhene kabungata shimbenie mavoters card yarona ni maina RC yona green national registration card washimbeni riyeni kama polling stations yarona really your voter mihaluka ya kulokwani lusike lwai shimbaka pakutina kapa kwa pala yonali apalozeza ma lali pati zero filwe kapa litenge zero filwe kapa likuwa zero filwe zero lisieni riyeni fewa na cholo hapa hivyo na zaruna zero kukatolukona kulitina halukuta mi kona ene lilingusa niluzama nilona balunze luzama angelu ambulance chava.
The Socialist Party parliamentary candidate for Luena constituency in Western Province, Reverend Joseph Mukelabai, has called for peace to be maintained ahead of the August 13 general election to allow voters to make informed decisions. Speaking to Bulozi TV, Reverend Mukelabai said he was pleased that Luena constituency had not recorded any incidents of violence despite reports of violence in other parts of the country. Reverend Mukelabai also said Luena constituency is endowed with abundant natural resources which, if properly utilized, can contribute to improving the livelihoods of local people.
Politics today, politics tomorrow, just like that, is part of life. And we chose democracy so that people can be given an opportunity to choose their leaders. So what we're supposed to do is to maintain peace so that people can make informed decisions and also be able to listen to our manifestos so that the right decisions are made. We've heard about pockets of violence here and there, but in our case, our boundaries are set. So we are peaceful, and one good thing is people are appreciating the message that we are preaching, the message that we are sharing with them. So we've come to Luena to set the captives free. Luena has a lot. Luena is endowed with a lot of natural resources. Like you heard the Minyolui, speak about them. But then these things are not exploited. These things are just sleeping things. Luena is a giant. We can have a plantation, sugar plantation there. We can have game parks there. We can have fish ponds there. We can have, agricultural issues, that will uplift people's lives. And
Citizens First presidential candidate Harry Kalaba says every Zambian who attains the age of 18 will be allocated a piece of land by the government and have it placed on title if his party forms government after next week's general election. Speaking during a media briefing, Kalaba said his administration will reform the Ministry of Land to make it easier for citizens to access land titles. He said land ownership with title provides security and legal protection while allowing citizens to use their property as collateral to improve their livelihoods and contribute to the economic growth.
Onsho mwina Zambia afuira kwa title deed. LOE program Ministry of Lands na Office of the President Honorable President tukalabombela pamo to ensure that ama title deeds every Zambian must have a title deed. But Rwanda population ya 120 million. Muno Mzambia na 120 million. Why is it that Rwanda aba kwa title deeds waba 18.5 million? Kuno Zambia kwa title deeds mulife 2.5 million. Aba shara no title deeds. Chalo chamsango shanicho. Pantu amkwata title deeds na funding fie. You can fund your own economy just using title deeds. So to allow some government. Ngaba kupela rage yafela kupela nempanga. Ba kupela rage yafela kupela nempanga. Pantu Zambia ikalamba. Zambia is 752,000 square kilometers. Chikalamba chi Zambia chino. Ba Rwanda 27,000 square kilometers. And yet, when we come into government, we are going to ensure that people have title deeds.
Mining expert Edward Simukonda has projected an increase in job opportunities in Zambia's mining sector following a surge in global copper prices. This comes after copper prices rose from $12,400 per ton in January 2026 to $14,100 per ton in August 2026. Reacting to the development in an interview with Bulozi TV News, Simukonda underscored the need for value addition of copper.
The ordinary person or ordinary citizens don't see the trickle effect to whatever government would say when it comes to copper. Reason is simple. We produce the copper and we export it into bars or cathodes or whatever you may call it in whatever form. Sometimes it's concentrate as well. That deprives the local ordinary citizen to see anything, tangible. Reason being that the guy hasn't got a job. Very few people are having access to seeing whatever is happening. So it's a very big problem. So what needs to be done is that we need to expand our production industry in terms of copper. We need to start making copper wires, which automatically will start creating employment for the locals. We need to start building our own motors, which is also going to create employment and start boosting local revenue. There's so many other things that can be done. If the trickle effect cannot be felt by adding such value to the copper, the trickle effect to any ordinary Zambia will be felt. It will be very, very easy because then you have a lot of people getting employed. You have a lot of people actually making certain stuff. Even not only talking about copper, let's try and make our own batteries. There's so many things that need to be done. The simple thing is we just need to have value add. We should respect value add. Once that is done, then people start feeling the trickle effect from the prices of copper and all these things. Without that, people think, whoever is talking is just making noise. It's very, very important that we sit down as a nation and seriously consider to expand companies like Zamefa, even grow bigger companies, bigger than Zamefa, in different towns.
We'll take a break. Stay with us.
MONGU
Trades Training Institute, an institution under the Ministry of Technology and Science, is inviting applications from suitably qualified and experienced persons to fill the positions of lecturer in the following fields: Business Department, Lecturer, Communication Skills, minimum qualifications and experience, Grade 12 certificate with 5 credits or better, including English and Mathematics, Bachelor of Arts with Education or equivalent with majors in Communication, Linguistics, minimum of 2 years teaching experience, teaching methodology for qualification without education, knowledge of local languages will be an added advantage. The VETA accreditation is a must. Lecturer, Human Resource Management, Grade 12 certificate with 5 credits or better, including English and Mathematics, degree in Human Resource Management, Public Administration or equivalent, teaching methodology qualification, minimum of 2 years teaching experience. The VETA accreditation is a must. Lecturer, Business Administration, minimum qualifications and experience, Grade 12 certificate with 5 credits or better, including English and Mathematics, degree in Business Administration or equivalent, teaching methodology qualification, minimum of 2 years teaching experience. TVETA accreditation is a must. Technical Department, Lecturer, General Agriculture, Grade 12 certificate with 5 credits or better, including English and Mathematics, degree in Agriculture Science, minimum of 2 years teaching experience, teaching methodology. TVETA accreditation is a must. Lecturer, Aquaculture, minimum qualifications and experience, Grade 12 certificate with 5 credits or better, including English and Mathematics, degree or diploma in aquaculture or equivalent, minimum of 2 years teaching experience, teaching methodology. TVETA accreditation is a must. Note: all qualifications must be certified by the Zambia Qualifications Authority. Age limit not more than 45 years. Females are highly encouraged to apply. Application guidelines: qualified and interested candidates should submit a cover letter, curriculum vitae, academic and professional qualifications, NRC, and any other relevant documents to mttijobs@gmail.com, or physically apply by dropping the application at the main campus, MONGU. The last day of receiving applications will be 12th August 2026. The application should be addressed to the principal, MONGU Trades Training Institute, PO Box 910167, MONGU. Only shortlisted candidates will be contacted.
Daddy, what is Vapombwe?
Mapalo, I know you are still young, you can't remember. They once ruled us.
Is Vapombwe bad?
These people are thugs, criminals. They stole from us. We had no medicine in this country because of these people. They were even able to steal the money that is meant for people like your grandmother, the social cash transfer.
Even money meant for Bambuya.
These people terrorize citizens. People were not freely able to visit the markets. If they found you dressed in the attire that they don't like, people were beaten. Others were even killed.
This is scary. How can you stop Vapombwe from coming back?
We have got the power of the vote. You know, everyone should go and vote on the 13th of August.
On August 13th, vote for Hakainde Hichilema as President of Zambia. And let's continue moving Zambia forward together.
In every celebration, there's a simple choice being made. To belong, count me in. In moments of love and promises for tomorrow, count me in. At the checkout line, in the middle of an ordinary day, a reminder that every number matters. Count me in. Across our communities, our streets, the same message finds us. Count me in. From the everyday worker to the hands shaping our future every day, the call is the same. Count me in. Around the traditions that bring us together, the message becomes impossible to ignore. Count me in. This election season, your vote counts. Get your NRC and voters card ready. Count me in.
Healthness Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives. At Healthness Medical Center, we provide high-quality, accessible healthcare for individuals, families, and the wider community in MONGU and beyond. We focus on preventive care, offering blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol checks, HIV counseling and testing, and community health education programs. Our outpatient and maternal child health services support families with general consultations, antenatal and postnatal care, child growth and monitoring, nutrition counseling, and family planning. Our laboratory services provide routine tests, rapid diagnostics, and selected specialized tests, while our pharmacy ensures timely access to medicines with professional guidance. HealthNest is also here during emergencies, providing 24/7 care, stabilization, first aid, and referral services supported by rapid diagnostics and ready access to medicines. We help with recovery and rehabilitation through physiotherapy for children and adults, including clubfoot, fractures, cerebral palsy, neurological conditions, and soft tissue injuries. Our diagnostic services such as ultrasound and ECG help monitor progress, and ongoing preventive care supports long-term health. At Healthness Medical Center, we combine quality, compassion, and reliable care to nurture health and empower lives. You can locate us at 53120 Lusaka Road, Kambule, 7488 MONGU. Contact us on +2609729265521. Our website www.healthnestmd.com. Healthnest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives.
Thank you so very much for staying with us. We continue with the news and now sports news. The Copper Queens are back home today after they were ejected from the 2026 Total Energies WAFCON in Morocco. Meanwhile, all the foreign-based players, with the exception of Captain Barbara Banda, are returning directly to their respective clubs. Zambia's WAFCON campaign ended on Wednesday after the Copper Queens narrowly missed out on a place in the knockout stage despite a strong showing in their group phase. The Copper Queens opened their campaign with an emphatic 6-0 victory over Egypt before suffering a narrow 1-0 defeat to Nigeria. They concluded the group stage with a 2-1 win over Malawi. Zambia, Nigeria, and Malawi all finished on 6 points, with CAF's head-to-head tiebreaker rules separating the three teams. Malawi advanced as Group C winners. Nigeria finished second, while Zambia exited the competition above Egypt in third place. And that sport item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, here is a recap on the headlines. A 33-year-old ill MONGU woman and daughter appeal for help. ILUTE clinic road upgrade underway. IMWIKO voter education exercise successful. And in sports news, Copper Queens return home after WAFCON exit. You can always watch our bulletin on TopStar channel 120 in MONGU, Limulunga, Nalolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga, Rufunsa, parts of Senanga, Kalabo, and the surrounding areas. On Facebook, we are Bulozi TV. I have been Celestina Tiankenji Mbewe with a news bulletin on behalf of the entire production crew here at Bulozi TV. Please enjoy the rest of our broadcasting.
Sichaba sakande wadi.